Hey beauties, it's your girl Jessica Nicole, and this is my train case Pinky. In today's video, I'm just showing you guys what I use on my clients and what is in my train case. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on all social medias, and enjoy. Okay, so we're just gonna pop her open. I promise you guys, this thing is not big for nothing. I utilize every piece of space in this thing. So at the top, I separated sections. So on one side, I have lipsticks, and on that side with lipsticks is separated as well. I have liquid lipsticks on one side, and then I just have, your regular lipsticks on the other. I do not use regular lipsticks on my clients, but you want to keep them on hand just in case. So on the other side at the top, I just have a couple of beauty blenders. I have 3 of them, but I usually have about 5 on hand. And then I have a powder puff. This one is from Laura Mercier, but I'm pretty sure the drugstore has them for cheaper. This is really good for when you're doing eyes after face and you don't want your actual hands to touch your client's face, or when you're doing lipstick at the end and you don't want to mess up their makeup by using your hands to touch their face. And then I have, some disposable stuff at the top. These are disposable lip gloss or lipstick wands. I got these from Ricky's NYC, but I will tell you guys, Amazon has them for so much cheaper, like $1.50 in a pack for like $9. And then I have, a couple Q-tips. This is really good for cleaning up any messed up areas. Also for catching whatever tears they get if those people have teary eyes. Again, I suggest you buy those on Amazon. And then this palette comes with the lip palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I just use that to mix my lipsticks on. And the most important thing to me is mascara wands. I always keep those on deck. You never want to use mascara straight from the tube or from the applicator to your client. You cannot double dip, so mascara wands are very, very, very important. Then I have these metal spatulas. I do suggest these. These are really good for picking up product that you cannot use straight from the container, such as foundations, concealers, moisturizers, and things of that nature. You can buy the disposable ones. They're just as good, but the metal ones are cheaper. So in the second section, I have the Dip Brow from Anastasia Beverly Hills and the Cabral from Benefit. These used to be mine, and I just sanitized and cleaned them really well, and I put them inside of my kits because I do not use them. I rather use pencil. Then onto the center, the mascara to me does not matter, just as long as the formula of the mascara works. That's just fine, because again, we're not using the wand straight from the tube. We're using mascara wands that are disposable. And then I'm using the same brand. I'm using clear mascara from Great Lash. I use this to set my clients' brows in place. I also have one of my own that I've been using a long time. I really like it instead of buying the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, because it is expensive. And then this is just, some cream liner that I use for wings liner. This thing was actually given to me from a client. It's supposed to be bronzer, but I actually use it as eyeshadow, because it ain't bronzer nobody that I've taken so far. And it also came with the eyeshadow stick. I thank her so much. I love shadow sticks because I usually use them to cut lids. And then I have my NYX jumbo pencil. I will be getting it in pot form. I just want to finish this one first so that I'm not wasting my coins, because can't be wasting money. And then I just have this Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer. This is the one that I use on my clients, but I will be getting the Smashbox one because I like it a lot better. And then I just have some eyelash adhesive. So I have both of them from Duo. I have the black one with the wand, and I have one from the tube. And this one is just my NYX glitter primer. It is a great glitter primer, and it was only $6. And then I have this NYX color corrector. It's pretty good, but I don't use it that often, so it's just been in there. So that's just the impulse product that I've had. And then I have the number 77 gel liner from Inglot, which is a really good liner. It's just, it gets dry really quick. So you have to have Duraline on hand, which is this bad boy right here. I use it for my dip brows. I use it for gel liner. I use it for a lot of things. especially when clients want to turn a eyeshadow into a liner. And then to moisturize my clients' lips, I have Aquaphor. I actually really like Aquaphor more than I do Vaseline. It gets their lips really nice and moisturized. So I have that on hand, and I get it for free from my best friend's mom, so why not? I did have a couple things mixed up, so there's some more mascara on the other side. That's just one of them that I have over there. Then I think I have another one from Bobbi Brown. Yeah, right here. From Bobbi Brown that a client gave me. Shout outs to her. I have not opened that one yet because I don't want the expiration to go out. And then I have this Duo Lash Glue, another clear one just in case. And then on the other side, I literally just have, a bunch of pencils. That is my color correcting stick from Smashbox. You guys know I love that product, so I had to put one in my kit. And then the rest is, I do have a eye pencil, which I barely ever use, but I have a black eye pencil from Black Opal. And the rest of these are just lip pencils from MAC, NYX. I think that's basically it from MAC and NYX. And I have different colors because, not all clients can have a super dark lip pencil to line their lips. On this side, I have a couple of blushes. My kit was so filled up, I had nowhere to put these blushes, and I cannot depot them, so they just had to stay in their container. So that one that I just had was from Milani. This one is from Tarte. I have never used this one. It came from Sephora. I think I got it for free, like in their little birthday gift thing. Pretty sure. And then this cute little one from NARS. I got that from Sephora for free for being a VIP Rouge. Do not judge. Yes, I spent over $1,000 in a year. Don't judge me. And then, of course, you need sharpeners for your pencils and lash applicators. This one is from MAC. I do not suggest buying the MAC lash applicator. It's super stiff and hard to work with, and it was like 20 bucks. And then I have this bullet lash one. I use it to blend my clients' lashes with their falsies. And then this one is Bae, which was like $3. And I love it so much. It applies lashes so well. Also, I have a lash curler. I barely ever use it, but you gotta keep it handy because you never know. And a pair of scissors because, of course, you have to cut lashes to apply them on to your client's eyelash. So I just have a cape. I personally have one. You don't have to buy one. And that is a palette. Again, I use those to apply foundation, concealers, moisturizers, and things like that on that to apply it from there to my client's face. Oh, and that's my little brush belt that I barely ever use. So for powders, this is the setting powder that I use. This is the Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder. I barely ever use it, but it's in there just in case because, again, you never know. So I probably used it once since it's been in my kit. So this Laura Mercier powder, the translucent setting powder, a client gave me this. Shout outs to her because I was contemplating spending $50 on that big old thing. And then my Sasha Buttercup powder. You guys know I love this powder, so why not get it for my kids if I love it so much? And then for foundation powders, I have these BH Cosmetics Studio Pro powders. They're just as good. I think it's the MAC Studio Fix powder. Don't quote me, but they're just as good as one of the MAC powders. I can't remember. I use them to dust away underneath the eyes and wherever else, and I also use them to set the face. Now, the color range is not that amazing, but you can mix them to get whatever colors you need. I personally love the powder. Oh, and I have the RCMA setting powder. Amazing, especially for girls with red undertone because you do not want to put something yellow on a red undertone client. And then I have some moisturizers because, of course, you have to moisturize your client's face. This is the Belief Aqua Bomb and the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for my dry girls. So here I have the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. You do not have to buy this. I bought it because I use cream foundations and it makes the product more emollient to work with. Also, if you can find a cheaper oil that's just as good, do your thing. I bought it because everybody loved it. That is just a color switch, the Sephora brand, so it's the small one for I think about $15. It's really good if you use one brush for a lot of different shadows. And then these are just some random powders that I've had, that I bought for myself and just cleaned and put into my kits. And then this CoverGirl powder that I use as a bronzer for a lot of my clients, except for the ones that are way too light for this powder. Okay, so on to eyeshadow palettes. That is my Tartelette. I had two, threw out one because it expired, and I'm about to throw that one out too because it's almost expired as well. And then I have the Nubian palette from Juvia's Place. I cleaned that one. I used to own it for myself. I cleaned it and I put it in my kit. And then I have this lip palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is super great. They're very pigmented, so a little goes a long way. But if you see other lip palettes that are just as good or work great, be my guest. You do not have to spend the big coins if you're just starting out on your kit. I've had this kit for a while, so I replenish things a lot. This brow palette is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It has every color plus a brow primer, which is a wax. If you cannot buy this for, I think it was $60, I'm not sure, you can always buy the one from BH Cosmetics, which is I think like $10, and it's just as good, I promise you. And then that's just my semi-sweet Too Faced palette, which is almost expired as well, which might have to get checked soon. And then here's some blushes and highlighters. So those two blushes are from Makeup Geek, and then that one is from Sephora. Those two highlighters are from my Missy Lynn palette. I depotted those and threw out the palette. And then those three are from my That Glow palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Then these contour powders are from BH Cosmetics, and the one in the bottom corner is from Makeup Geek. So clearly BH Cosmetics is a really good startup brand if you're just starting your kit. And things that work out very well for me, I keep replenishing the BH Cosmetics products. So if you ask me, BH Cosmetics is good for startup people. These are just some Makeup Geek eyeshadows that I'm not going to use. Makeup Geek sent me some products, so I just kept most of them and put them in my kit. And then that little eyeshadow in the corner is from MAC that I got from a client actually. Then this palette is just there just to be there. It is the Shape Matters palette from Smashbox. I got it as gratis when I used to work at Sephora, and it's just been in there. I haven't been doing anything with it. I'll probably use the black hair in there, but that's that. So now on to brushes. These two brush rolls are from two different places. Don't judge. So this first brush roll is from the actual roll is from Vanity Planet. It came with my brush set, and the brushes in there are just miscellaneous brushes. So I have like brushes from BH Cosmetics. I have the Studio Pro brush set that I have in my kit. Then I have like miscellaneous brushes from BH Cosmetics. Then I have like crown brushes. This is a crown brush. I have crown brushes in there. I have Bazillium Tools brushes in there. That's a Bazillium Tools 714 brush, which is really good for cleaning up eyebrows and cutting your crease. What else is in there? That brush is from the Shape Matters palette from Smashbox. So, as you guys can see, whatever brushes you can get. Oh, the liner brushes, one is from Bazillium Tools and one is from the Tarteist liner, which I showed you guys in the beginning of the video. So as you guys can see, you don't have to have like a set brush set. You could have a bunch of brushes like that you just like. So this brush roll is from BH Cosmetics. It came from the Party Girl set. That Party Girl set is gone, long gone. But I have a brush from a random brush set. That other brush was from the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro brushes. That brush is my foundation brush from Sephora. I can't remember what number it is, but I will put it in the video for you guys to see what number it is. And then I have this Real Techniques setting brush. I actually use this to dust away powders that is under the eye, and also put on whatever foundation powder I have to put under the eyes to bring back color to the face. I also have a couple of eye brushes. Most of them are from BH Cosmetics. And then one of them is from Crown Brush, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that one is from Crown Brush. And then the fan brush is from Sephora as well. I don't remember what number it is, but just like the last one, I will put it in the video for you guys to see. Okay, so for foundation, this is a MAC palette. I bought both of them from MAC. The foundations itself is not from MAC, just the palettes. The foundations are from Black Opal. They are the Black Opal stick foundations. Do not look at my foundations and be like, ew. Okay, I tried to refill them. They messed up. Take it for what it is. They still work. These concealers are actually LA Girl. I bought them from their actual website. So they're actually better than the ones I've been getting from my beauty supply store. So these containers I got from Amazon. I will see if I can find the link and put it down below. But I just use these little containers, filled them up with the concealers, and I separated them as far as skin tone. So I have a light, I have medium, and I have dark. Okay, so in the second part, I have lashes. These are my mink lashes that are reusable. These I actually charge my clients for. You do not have to do this. I do this because I do this, and this is just what I do. Then other lashes, I buy them on either Amazon or AliExpress, depending on how much of a rush I am in. And I just buy my lashes in bulk. They are cheaper and they are easier to use. If not, you could buy lashes in a box. They're 10 lashes for $10. That's $1 a piece. You can always do that. Now this is just antiseptic for my clients who come with makeup on their face and they want me to make a miracle happen, so I can't wash their face, so that's the best I could do. Then I have brush cleaner and alcohol. It's very important. You're supposed to clean your brushes in between every client, so make sure you do that. That's my Pixie Glow Mist to just take away whatever powdery look. And then I have my Skindinavia sprays. So I just have the mattifying one, and then when you order the Skindinavia sprays, they usually send other ones for normal skin. I have to buy more, so just holding on to those for dear life for the time being. Tape comes in very handy if you get those clients that love to be glam and use glitter. So I have tape inside of my kit. Also just a couple glitters, but I'm waiting on my dollar glitters to come. I will do a separate video on those. And then just some face primers. I have ones for pores. I have ones for moisturizing. I have ones for mattifying. You do not have to have these many primers. I just have them on hand, so I put them in my kit. So onto the bottom of my kit. So first thing on top is paper towels. I feel like this is very important for when you have to clean off brushes, for when you have to put it, especially when you're traveling to client, you have to put it down underneath your product. Paper towel comes in very handy. Cotton rounds, because I do not have actual makeup wipes and I have the micellar water. You need cotton rounds. Okay, it's important. I don't have any more witch hazel. I'm actually going to go buy some right now because I need witch hazel. Clorox wipes to clean up your station before you do your work and after. That is very much so important. And this masquerade palette, I ordered it. I don't like it for myself, so I keep it in my kit. And this is an old palette I have from BH Cosmetics. It's the 120 color palette. I found out that they have a better one, or so I've heard. So I'm going to throw this one out and buy the new one because this palette actually has every color. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on all social medias. And I love you guys so much. And I'll see you in my next video.